What's good, guys? It's your boy Ray back with another very special, powerful video. I know the setup's a little bit different for this video, but I had some things on my mind that I wanted to share with you guys. The subject of this video is it's called purpose over pleasure. Okay, purpose over pleasure. And I was motivated to make this video because I actually got this phrase by a YouTuber. I was watching his YouTube video today. His name's Bedros Keuilian. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name, but his name's Bedros Keuilian. He was like a trainer and went on to like scale and open up gyms, and now he's wildly successful, and he also makes YouTube videos. And the video is called Rules to the Game. I'll probably link it somewhere in the description below. But one of the rules to the game, as he would call it, was purpose over pleasure. And I think that's something that I really resonate with. And I know if you guys are subscribed to my channel, that's probably something that you all resonate with as well. Us all being driven, us all sacrificing our time, our energy, and a laundry list of things to succeed, right? To be successful. And, I know we talk a lot about semen retention on this channel. And I think semen retention is probably the epitome of that phrase, purpose over pleasure. Now, there's no doubt that I am an advocate of purpose over pleasure, and that message truly resonated with me. I think that as men, and I've talked about it in my previous videos, as men, we should constantly be striving and putting ourselves through stress and taking risk to achieve large goals and large objectives. And obviously, not engaging in frivolous behavior like fapping and engaging in practices like retention. So I'm obviously a huge advocate of purpose over pleasure. But I seen and I came across this phrase after watching another video. I think it's a YouTube channel called The School of Thought or something along the lines of that. And that video was in regards to the sacrifices that we make on the road to success. And it was this animated series where this kid, he was alone in a forest, and he was thinking about his future and all the things that he wanted to accomplish, and all he knew is that he wanted to be important and be remembered for something. And he sees this woman in the forest, and she's mysterious, so he leaves when he sees her. And she calls out to him as he's walking away. She says, "You don't have to leave because I'm here." And she proceeds to ask him questions. "What are you thinking about? You seem distraught," so on and so forth. And this kid explains to her that he's thinking about his future and how he wants to be successful and accomplish all these things. Long story short, she has the kid look through this hole in a tree. And then when he looks in this hole, he sees an image of himself in the future. And he is wildly successful, but he's alone. Okay. And long story short, the woman is basically telling him, yeah, you can have this. You can be this important person. You could be wildly successful. You can accomplish all your goals. But in exchange for that, you are going to sacrifice relationships. You're going to spend more time on your work as opposed to spending time building meaningful, loving relationships with people that you value. You're going to spend your time away from your family. And that hit me because I've always been very driven. I've always been someone who spent time to get better. Whether it was when I was playing football, whether it was when I was playing basketball, track and field, I've always put in extra time to get better. And I oftentimes sacrificed times with friends, time from family. Even at this very moment, I just went to see my family not too long ago for the first time in almost a year. I'm here in San Diego, they're in Tennessee. And it had almost been a year since the last time I had seen them. And for what? My excuse was that I'm here hustling. My excuse was that I'm here working. So I say this to say it's a conflict of ideas, right? Obviously, we want to strive and be on our purpose and choose purpose over pleasure. But at the same time, we don't want to choose purpose over pleasure to the extent that we are avoiding things that are important, right? Like socializing, like seeing your family, like building relationships with those people who care about you and people who love you, like taking care of yourself and loving yourself, right? Oftentimes people sacrifice their work or they sacrifice their health in exchange for work. They'll work 80 to 100 hours a week and they'll eat like shit and they won't go to the gym because they're spending all this time working. I guess the point is that is one of the hardest conflicts that people who are driven, people who are maybe type A personalities, people who want to be successful and who want to achieve a high degree of success in their field or whatever it is they do. I think that is one of the biggest conflicts of interest that we have, is that we oftentimes don't know how to balance that pursuit of success and things that really, at the end of the day, what really matters. And what really matters at the end of the day, it's not about how much money we make. It's not about driving that Ferrari or fucking 1,000 chicks. It's really about spending our finite time on this planet, taking the right actions, and enjoying family, friends, loved ones. That's what it's really about. And oftentimes we abdicate that in exchange for the pursuit of wealth or the pursuit of success. So I'm not here to say that one is better than the other and you should spend more time socializing and building relationships. I would consider that pleasure. What I'm here to say is also make that pleasure your purpose. Okay, and I'm really making it like I need to hear this too. Me and my girlfriend recently broke up, and I've been alone for the past couple days. It's been a long time since I've actually ever been alone, and I don't know, man. This conversation just really hits different from that perspective. But I'll make a video on that. We'll talk more about that. I wanted to share that with you guys, but I want to end this video by saying, yes, purpose over pleasure, always. But make sure your purpose is all encompassing. Make sure your purpose includes spending time with loved ones. Make sure your purpose includes building strong relationships. Make sure your purpose includes being not only mentally and physically sharp, but emotionally sharp. Make sure You're taking care of your emotions. You're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're loving yourself. Let that be your purpose as well. Not just chasing the money or getting the girls or the status or those things that we all care about. That's what Elite Millennials is about, right? That's why I was motivated to make the channel, to attract men who think like me, who are on that same pursuit of success. But the other things are important too, and we can't lose sight of that. So I'm gonna leave this video there. Just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. Comment below, let me know what you think. Yes, purpose over pleasure, but make sure your purpose is all encompassing. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe. Your boy Ra Ray.